what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning into TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Monday, September 26th edition. This is a live shot of that I-70 corridor, and you can start to see those leaves changing to bright yellows right now. This is a beautiful shot, and especially just because we love where we live, and this just brings it full circle about how beautiful it is. I'm one of your in-studio hosts today, Maddie Evans. We've got Gretchen Pleshaw standing by to give us a look at that local weather forecast first thing this morning, but we've got some great national holidays we would like to celebrate today, one of which being National Family and Community Day. And I don't know about you, but here at TV8, I know personally that everyone here is like my family, so I'm going to make sure I celebrate my fellow colleagues a little bit harder today, and then, of course, enjoy my family and my community, because that's one of the best parts about our community is we have such a strong sense of love and foundation and support here in our community, and it's very awesome that we all get to be part of that. It's also a National Love Note Day, so if there's someone who you have a small little crush on, today's the day to write them a nice little love note. Gretchen's laughing on the other side of the camera pretty hard right now. It's also National Pancake Day, so maybe if you're not into the love note situation, maybe you celebrate today with some great pancakes, and we've got some great restaurants around here where you can go enjoy pancakes. We've got a great show in store for you for the next hour of Good Morning Vail. It's going to take you shopping in just a little bit. We are going to take you shopping at Sun and Ski Sports. We're going to give you all the information of what's happening here in the community. We're going to introduce you to a very incredible local artist, Ben Belgrad from Drinking Vessels. And then Eagle County is coming in to talk about some housing options and the upcoming election that we have taking place here in our community. So if you are not registered to vote, I am willing to bet you money Claire Noble is going to tell you how easy it is to get registered so that way you can participate in this year's local elections. We're going to take it over to Gretchen to take a look at that local weather forecast right now.
Happy Monday. We love you back, Maddie. I would not wake up this early for anyone else. It's a beautiful day out there. Monday, 8 a.m., 44 degrees, a high of 73. So you definitely want to get out there and do some fun activities. I am going to go on a hike with my two dogs. I cannot wait. 8 a.m., 44 degrees and sunny. Noon, sunny, 65. 4 p.m., 67 and sunny. 8 p.m., 57 and clear. I love these nights. Windows open, sleeping well. That is the best way to go. I'm loving these cooler temperatures. Let's take a look at that I-70 corridor. As you can see, Eagle 78, sunny. Avon 76 and sunny. Vail 73 and Denver, per usual, always a whopping 82 degrees in Denver. I was with a bunch of friends this weekend in Denver. They're ready for the cooler fall temperatures that we have, just saying. As well as the low tonight, 40 degrees, mostly clear, sunset at 6:58, which I am loving that. Again, love having my windows open. I'm a big sleeper at night, and the warmer temperatures was not digging, so fall, it's here. I'm stoked on that. Let's take a look at the 5-day forecast. Tuesday, 71, Wednesday, 72. Thursday and Friday, we're going to see some precipitation, some afternoon thunderstorms, very usual for this time of year. And then Saturday, 66 and partly cloudy. So gorgeous week out there, a little precipitation. I'm not mad about it because it's cooler temperatures. We want to give you, or we don't want to give you, we want to thank, it's a Monday, words are not my friends. We want to thank Lamina Jewelers for all of your jewelry and fossil needs. I need to get in there and go shopping. I have a birthday right around the corner. Keep it here for more of Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it actually can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
Here you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Flashback on Vail Valley. Hard to keep a secret when you are getting interviewed on TV8. We're taking a look back in time at vintage TV8 segments. If you'd like any more information or to see any more vintage or classic cuts from TV8, check out tv8vail.com. Taking a look back in time right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
If you're in the market for some new hiking shoes, well, Sun & Ski Sports is the place to come, and I'm here with expert Jensen, who's going to walk us through some of the great things that you guys have. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us, Jensen.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me. Here at Sun & Ski Sports, we've got a great selection of both mid and low top hikers, a lot of different brands, a lot of different materials. You can definitely find whatever you are looking for and a good fit for your foot. We've got the Timberlands and the Keens are on sale right now, but we also carry a lot of other popular brands like Salomon, Hoka, and On, trail running and hiking.
Which it's really important that when people are getting out there and they're hitting the hiking trails, that they have the right shoe for their foot, because one, you can always get those blisters, which no one likes to do when they're out there on the hiking trail. And then two, some people have some ankle instability issues, and that high top is going to be what's best for them.
Yeah, so the high tops are great for that extra ankle support. And I think when you're looking for a hiking shoe, one of the things you want to look for is definitely look for good tread on the bottom. Lightweight is always better. And then these specific Salomons here, these are Gore-Tex, so they're going to be both breathable and waterproof as well.
Which, when you're getting out hiking, and especially during this monsoon season that we're seeing right now, where we see those afternoon rainstorms kind of roll in and then roll back out, it's really nice to have something that's waterproof. That way you can enjoy your hike longer, and then your socks and your feet don't get wet, causing those blisters.
Oh, the wet socks are the worst. I hate hiking in wet socks. Those are brutal. So I definitely look for a waterproof hiker when I'm shopping for a hiking boot.
And then you named some other great brands, like the Hokas, which the Hokas are a brand that's new, especially to the hiking industry, and they've got some great benefits with kind of that funky sole. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, for sure. So our Hokas have it's a very different type of sole. They're very thick, very padded on the heel, which are going to be great. They're going to be very soft with every step, and then they've also got that extra pad on the heel for when you're walking, and especially walking downhill, so you're not putting too much pressure on your heel when you're stomping your foot there.
Which is really important, because it's going to take that strain off your knees and then your ankles, and especially as we're approaching winter, which, I mean, my excitement for winter is through the roof, and so it's important to take good care of your knees and your ankles. So the Hokas are a great option to keep kind of all of your joints working together in a healthy manner.
Correct. Yeah, the Hokas are great, very, very comfortable. One of the things I hear from our customers is that they're just very, very soft, and with every step, they're just going to really protect your knees for ski season and keep your joints and everything in line.
And then as we're here in summer and it is nice and toasty out there, maybe people are going to stray away from the Gore-Tex and the full coverage. Maybe they want something a little bit more versatile, like those Chacos, and you guys carry those as well. So if people like to have their toes freed when they're hiking, they can do so.
Definitely. We carry both Chacos and Tevas, so you have a little bit of option there about which one feels better. But both of those you can do some kind of light hikes in. If you're doing some river swimming, if you're hiking to a swimming hole, they're going to be great for those. And you can do some great hiking in in those open-toed shoes as well.
You guys have so many shoes here and so many things to take out hiking. So whether you're looking for hiking shoes specifically, or maybe you need some new hiking gear like a lightweight shirt or a shirt that comes with some SPF in it, you guys have all of that.
We do. We have Patagonia, North Face, almost any brand you can think of down here, with some great hiking apparel and stuff that you can wear alongside the shoes that you buy here.
So there's so many great accessories, from trekking poles to the hiking clothing to everything in between. And then something that's really important when you're getting out there is a backpack, because you want to have a great way to carry that water with you.
Definitely. We've got a great selection of backpacks. We've got stuff that can carry a lot and are going to be good for backpacking trips. We also have some more light backpacks that are going to be great for day trips and light hikes like that.
And then camelbacks is a staple in the hiking kind of community, because anyone that's going for maybe that 5-mile hike with your dog, that camelback is not only going to be able to carry that weight for the water and kind of distribute that better, but also it's going to have that water right there on your back.
Oh yeah, camelbacks are great. Super easy, great access to the water, and lightweight as well, and great. They have a lot of extra storage for stuff too, so you can not only drink out of them, but you can take them with you and put some of your gear in there.
Which makes it nice and convenient. And speaking of gear, you guys carry a lot of great things and a lot of other great accessories. Hiking socks, which are really important. And then you've always got those really fun baseball hats to get out there and kind of help shield your eyes a little bit.
Yeah, the hiking socks I could talk about all day. We've got thicker, thinner, all sorts of hiking socks, and then great accessories with hats and stuff to keep the sun out of your eyes when you're hiking.
Which it's really important that you keep the sun out of your eyes, and you guys also carry sunglasses as well. And then you guys carry some of those great sunscreen brands that people know and they love and that are meant to be used in situations like someone who's an avid hiker getting out there.
Oh yeah, we've got everything you need to stay safe from the sun, definitely, here at Sun and Ski. And just we have some great options for whatever you need to get hiking out there.
And if you had to pick your absolute favorite hiking shoe right now, which one would it be and why?
I'm going to have to go with the North Faces. I just got a pair of those North Faces, the Vective Escapes. I think they're great, very lightweight, breathable, and waterproof as well. So I just got a pair of those, and I'm looking to do some hiking this summer in those.
Jensen, thank you so much for all this great information, taking the time to chat with us and being the shoe expert. So if people need to come in and find you, where are you guys located and what are your hours of operation?
We are open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and we are in Avon, just by the city market. And yeah, I'll be here most days, most weekdays. So come and see me here at Sun and Ski.
Jensen, thank you so much. If you're in the market for maybe some new shoes, well then Jensen is your man. But if you're in the market for some new hiking apparel, Sun and Ski Sports is your one-stop shop for all you need. Whether you're looking for a new pair of hiking shoes, a new camelback, or just some of those other accessories that are going to help you enjoy the trails more, they've got everything you need right here. So make sure that you come and check out Sun and Ski Sports. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Girls Morning Vail for this Monday edition. We've got a lot of great things still taking place in and around the community, and we're going to get you fully in the know before you get out there to explore any of it.
I know all about it. Symposiums and music and all the things. I mean, leaf peeping. I think we all have been doing that for the past couple of weeks. I've seen amazing pictures on Instagram, friends sending pictures. I took a road trip to Aspen. Oh my gosh. People were stopping in the middle of the highway. People don't do that anymore to take pictures, but it's stunning. So many fun things happening in and around our mountain towns, per usual.
I drove up to Turquoise Lake yesterday.
Yes.
And it was breathtaking. The drive up there was spectacular. Like where Gilman is
stunning.
So on fire with yellow leaves right now that like I was in heaven because yellow is my favorite color. So when it takes over the entire county and really the state for a couple of weeks, I'm like, this is literally my favorite thing.
And you got the best pictures of Bee as well, the dog. Well, she's kind of a puppy, a big puppy.
She's a polar bear. There was a deer in the middle of the road, and I thought she was going to jump out of the car. And everyone was like, people have to watch out for deer. Now they have to watch out for polar bears. And I was like, don't do that.
But I do love that because we're all going out for dinners and everyone keeps on saying things are winding down. No, they're just ramping up for the next season, and I'm stoked. Fall is my favorite.
We're a little bit, we're like slowly winding down, but as we're slowly winding down for the fall season, we're ramping right back up for winter before we know it. And so if you're looking for some great things to do, maybe to help you prepare for winter, there's still a full lineup. So as we take a look at what's taking place in Vail, you can still go to the farmer's market. There's a couple more left in the summer season or fall season now. I was there yesterday. I got my hands on some peaches, and these peaches are
I always think of you with
this big around. I was like, they went from being little and amazing and full of juice to just like gigantic.
Huge.
And they were still not fully ripe, so they're a little bit firm, which was nice. And yeah, you can enjoy the farmers market and art festival, and that's going to take place. But right now, Vail and ski and snowboard swap is taking place, and this is the community drop off on the 28th. So you have a couple more days to get over there and check it out, and you have to do it while the drop off is actually happening. And this is such a great way to re-up your ski and snowboard gear.
I am so excited because I'll be honest, my birthday is on the 11th, and this is one way I celebrate. I have gotten the coolest skis, boots, gear, coats. I mean, you definitely need to check it out. It's amazing. It's really fun. And you see everyone too.
Right.
It's a coming together of the winter excitement of snowboarders and skiers. It's pretty awesome.
It's incredible, and this is a great way to just maybe save some money on that gear that you need for the new upcoming season, especially if you have a kid that's competing or you're just getting into it. Yeah. This is a great way to shop and save a bunch of money, and so you can go online to really get your hands on all of the great stuff. You can see that some stuff is coming in brand new with tags. You can get the combination of a board and bindings. Like they've just got some great stuff there.
I'm getting excited. Let's go.
I mean, I'm in.
I'm all about the neon colors. I saw a lot of neon there. I'm digging it. It's so awesome.
Digging it too. It's a ton of fun, and it goes all, I mean, like if you're someone who donates your items or gets your items there, you'll get some money back from selling your items, but also part of that money is going to help the local athletes at Vail Ski and Snowboard Academy, which is a great way to give back to the community and also get rid of that junk that's in your closet.
100%. And I know so many of us, I'm not naming names, okay, myself, we all have so many skis, snowboards piled up. This is a good way. It's time sometimes to release and bring in the new, or just release and give it to other people, so yeah.
Just let someone have the opportunity to enjoy the mountain as much as you do, which is
100%
perfect and what we all really kind of hope for. And so that's something that you can get ready to do. That's the 28th for the community drop off, and then as soon as they get all of those items sorted through and tagged and marked and everything, then the actual event will take place where you can go over and you can shop, which is one of the best things to do. I love shopping.
100%. And I know, like myself, you're going to find me on the mountains, either here, Good Morning Vail, or on the mountains. So I'm ready. I cannot wait. And I think everyone's super amped this year. I think we're going to have a good season. I feel it.
I think we're going to have a good season, too. Now, as we saw the lineup of activities happening in Vail, you could see them slowly winding down. Some pretty large gaps in some time frames for things taking place, but the Vail Symposium has some great programs happening where you can enjoy some really different thinking here in our community. When they do the Talking Local series, it's very intriguing because they bring in some people from like Beaver Creek or Vail Resorts or big name people here in our community, and whether it's Vail Health or whether it's Mine Springs or whatever it is, to really just give you that perspective of like what the goal for Vail is or what the goal for Eagle County is, which I think is really important, that as someone who lives here but maybe doesn't follow along with politics, we have an opportunity to just go sit down and listen to the experts talk about it.
And I agree with you, and that's the word I was just about to use, truly experts. They're on the top of their game, and so often you walk away with a different perspective. Maybe not night and day different, but you definitely walk away and you're like, you learn something that you didn't know before. And sometimes maybe you will feel differently about things. It's pretty cool.
It's super cool. And so for more information on when these programs are taking place, you can go to vailsymposium.org, and that way you can get the full lineup of things. As winter is slowly starting to approach us, they're going to set their calendars, give a full lineup, and bring a lot of great things back. So you can see on Tuesday, September 27th, continuing into Wednesday, September 28th, they've got purposeful living programs.
Yes, that's the one. Yes.
And these are incredible because the first one is about how you can find your purpose for living at any age, which is way just internal thinking, and something that maybe all of us need to slow down and do a little bit.
Well, and I agree with you at any age as well, because we're always evolving as I'm taking it real this Monday morning. We're all evolving as human beings, and maybe your purpose last year isn't the same as this year, or maybe you're really stepping into your truth or finding something different. I will be definitely on one of those 2 days. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and these are such great programs and just such a great experience. So then something else you can do is you can make your way up to Beaver Creek. Now, Beaver Creek has an incredible series taking place right now at the Vail Performing Arts Center, the Underground Sound Series. I am so sad that I'm missing the next concert in the Underground Sound Series. This is the one that I've been looking forward to, but I will be back before the Sunday show, so that way I can get over there and see them. But these shows are so amazing.
I didn't want to rub it in, but I might be going to that one.
Of course.
I will be there supporting us, Maddie.
Judith Hill is a force to be reckoned with. Her voice just absolutely projects. She's the winner of The Voice. She is incredible. You can go online right now. You can buy tickets. That's taking place Tuesday night. We just had the Tim O'Brien band here. Now, or Wednesday night. Judith Hill on the 28th. Then we've got Susto on the 2nd, which I will be at that show. We'll drive all day and go to that show and smell like I just was doing a road trip, and I won't even care.
And you will dance it off, girl. I know you. I want to go to Rudolph. Will you go with me? I'm super into all things holiday, so.
Yeah.
We might be the oldest people there, but that's cool, man. You know,
we might be the oldest people there.
We'll borrow some children.
Yeah, we'll borrow some children. But you can go to VlarPAC.org for more information to buy your tickets to all of those great upcoming shows. There's just a lot of things still taking place, and now you can see the winter lineup is starting to form at all of these wonderful venues. So make sure that you get online and you check that out. And of course, you can always tune into TV8's Good Morning Vail, where we'll give you the information as best as we possibly can. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take a look at that local weather forecast.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
If you're looking for local sports coverage around Vail Valley, we've got you covered right here on The Scoreboard, where you can find exclusive sit-down interviews with some of the top athletes in all of Vail, Colorado. You can also count on The Scoreboard for live event coverage of the biggest sporting events going on all year long, ranging from the biggest high school matchups to the most popular recreational competitions. Make sure to watch on TV8 Vail every Tuesday and Friday at 6 and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrafacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover true Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take a look at this amazing, beautiful weather we're having out there today. Monday, 8 a.m., 44 degrees, a high of 73. Sunny, beautiful days. I am definitely going on a hike. I hope to see you out there. It's going to be a gorgeous day out there. 8 a.m., 44 degrees and sunny. Noon, 65 degrees and sunny as well. 4 p.m., 67, and 8 p.m., 57. These are my favorite nights to get some good sleep. Open up those windows. I don't have air conditioning, unfortunately. Let's take a look at the I-70 corridor. Eagle, 78 and sunny. Avon, 76. Vail 73 and 82 degrees in Denver. Super warm temperatures in Denver. You know what? I'm not mad about our cooler temperatures. I love the fall. I love the cooler temperatures. Low of 40 degrees, mostly clear tonight. Winds east at 50 miles per hour. That'd be a little scary. 5 to 10 miles per hour as well. And then your 5-day forecast. Tuesday, Wednesday, beautiful out, mostly cloudy. 70, 72, and then Thursday, Friday, scattered thunderstorms. Monday, I'm telling you, man, words are not my friends. And then Saturday, 66, and mostly sunny. So really beautiful week out there. Definitely enjoy these cooler temperatures. Thank you for Lamina Jewelry for all your jewelry needs and fossil needs. And keep it right here for more Good Morning Vail.
If you're making your way over to the outlets at Silverthorne, well then this is your TV8 Visitors Bureau to get you in the know as you're making your way over here to enjoy all of the fabulous villages from red to blue to green. There's somewhere for everyone to shop and enjoy. Whether you're looking to update your wardrobe or maybe you want some Bath and Body Works, you want some things for your home, they've got Williams, Sonoma. There are so many great options here at the outlets at Silverthorne. Now, if you're looking to be a little bit more sports oriented instead of a little more clothing oriented, which is what I like to come over here and shop for, well, our sports director Blake O'Rulian has some great information for coming over here for all of your sports needs. Let's take it over to Blake.
Hey Maddie, thank you so much. Yeah, we're actually here at the outlets of Silverthorne, where there's actually 3 distinct villages that are color-coded. So the first one that we're going to talk about is right behind me, the Red Village, which is Lou Outdoors. And Lou Outdoors has all of your skateboarding needs, your outdoor needs. They have everything that you really need. It's a family-owned business, and it's a great shop to shop at. Another one that we're going to move over to now is the Green Village, which has Blue Valley ski and board rentals for all of your snow sports. So in the colder months that are coming just around the corner, you can actually go there, you can rent things, you can buy things, but it all gets you ready for your skiing and snowboarding seasons. And then lastly, we've got the Blue Village, which has Pearl Azumi, which has all of your cycling gear. So in a couple of months, when you actually have a little bit warmer weather, you can go out for that cycling time. And they've got great discounts, 10% off for students, teachers, first responders, as well as a whole lot more. There's a ton of things here at the villages, at the outlets of Silverthorne. Make sure to come check it out.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
We love local artists here in our community, and especially when they do something that's so unique and so quite possibly incredible locally. And so I've got Ben Belgrad joining us from Drinking Vessels first thing this morning. Good morning, Ben.
Morning, Maddie. Thanks for having me back.
We love having you back only because we see a lot of art here in our community. You can go to a lot of different art galleries and you can see some really cool mixed mediums. But what you guys do is so different, and especially because you do it locally where people could come and see you do it if they were so inclined.
Yeah, so we're working on still making it more possible for people to come for tours and demonstrations and lessons. But lately I've been having a lot of my friends from Denver and other areas come up to blow glass with me at the studio. So that's what we've been really busy with for the last few weeks.
Which is really cool because when you do these collaboration pieces, you have a certain style that's like very unique to you that people can see and they're like, oh, that's Ben's work. But then you have friends that do these intricate, crazy pieces with like straws that pull through the glass. And when you guys collaborate, then it brings this whole piece to life, which is amazing.
Yeah, so a lot of the things going on are that certain artists focus on pattern work and certain artists will focus more on like form and function. And the collaboration gives us a platform to like bring those things together. And maybe one person's pattern work is more intricate, but another's function, like the sippy cups and the cups with the straws that I brought. So I work to bring a lot of those artists together so that they can create work together as well as to create the work with them.
Which is really cool, and we're showing some pictures up on the screen right now, and you can definitely see the intense amount of work that goes into these. And as I've been lucky enough to go and kind of experience it with you and watch you make some cups and stuff, it's an intense process.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. There's a lot of heat. We're working with like 4,000 degree temperatures. The molten glass is around 2,500, and our flames range from like 1,000 to 4,000. So it's a really hot process.
Which, if people are interested in coming to see this and maybe seeing how it works, or maybe just taking some time to learn from an expert like yourself, what's the best way for them to do so?
So we're working on building out that opportunity at the studio, but one of the things coming up is that we're partnering with Covered Bridge Magazine to do a giveaway, and so some lucky locals are going to get to come to the studio and watch me make a glass and get a tour of our facility.
Which is really cool because the watching of the glass making process is so intense with those flames and how loud it is, and just like, it's crazy what you do.
Yeah, it's different than a lot of other artistic mediums, and I'm also working to collaborate with artists of different mediums, whether it's painters or visual artists or digital artists. And I've been working closely with Ramsey Cotter here locally and the Summer Vail Workshop Program, trying to kind of reignite a big part of Vail's history that was happening back in the 70s and trying to bring back this kind of summer arts workshop. We had a panel discussion this summer with Christo and Jean-Claude's legacy project, and then in the upcoming summer, we're planning our next event.
Which is so incredible because it's so unique that a community like ours gets to see something like this fully come back to life. And we are so lucky to live here because we're all about skiing, we're all about getting outside and enjoying this mountain town, but part of the beauty of our mountain town is the art.
Absolutely, and I'm very inspired here as an artist, and I also love skiing and hiking and being outside, and so I'm trying to involve myself with any projects locally that seem to be bringing more of that and bringing more attention to that, and just supporting the arts overall.
And then, of course, if people are interested in getting their hands on one of your fabulous glasses, what's the best way for them to go about purchasing from you?
So if you live locally, I'd be happy to set up an appointment and have you come and shop at the studio with all our inventory. If you're out of town or you can't make time to get by or our schedules don't line up, you can always check out drinkingvessels.com for the freshest cups and handmade drinkware that we have, as well as our Instagram, Drinking Vessels, where we run a lot of promotions and deals and giveaways and things like that.
And so you've got a very fun mug right now.
Yeah, so I'm drinking out of one my friend Melissa Beth made. She's from Kentucky, and she does this like Grateful Dead themed work in addition to some other stuff. But this is one of the ceramic cups that I carry, which I wanted to highlight something different than the glass, because there's a lot of glass, you know, in our scene and in what we have going on. But we're also trying to reach out to other artists making other kinds of work.
Can I hold that so I can just show it off a little bit so we
Please.
can do a full spin on this guy, because these are so unique. And this also, to get this many colors glazed into a glass, is so challenging that then there just has to be such a respect for the artist and for the time and the energy that goes into something like this. And so this is beautiful.
Thank you so much. Yeah, my morning smoothie cup today, I chose the ceramics, but more often than not, I'm using glass cups and almost always handmade drinkware.
Which is so impressive, and just like such a pattern that goes into each and every piece that you guys carry. And you do everything from like big pieces to tiny shot glasses.
Yeah, and surprisingly, some people will look at 2 cups and think maybe that a shot glass is easier because it's smaller or something like that. But when you see the detail that goes into these pieces and the processes that go into making these things, that's what really helps to understand the value behind these pieces.
Which the value, I mean, it's a piece of art.
Absolutely.
It's a drinking vessel, but it is also completely a piece of art. And so just really quickly, how did you get into glass blowing, and how did you find to bring this to our community?
Absolutely. So when I was in college at Indiana University, I found an apprenticeship outside of my college curriculum with a glass artist named Huffy. And he taught me how to blow glass, and I also helped him with building out the business of distribution, marketing. Instagram was just becoming popular then, which is a major outlet for our work now. And so I was a college kid familiar with this stuff and could help him to kind of navigate the other side of things while he was focused on blowing glass.
Which is incredible. And then you picked up the torch and now you blow glass.
Yeah, so I learned from Huffy, and then I did some traveling for a couple of years before ending up in the Valley, and I built my studio here about 5 years ago, which now we're expanding into the unit next door, and I'm bringing on a staff, and like I mentioned, bringing out a lot of these artists from around the country to collaborate and work on projects here and just be a part of the Vail community.
Which is really cool that you're bringing artists from other places here so that they can enjoy our valley, they can be inspired by the mountains, and they can just like participate in our community. It's National Family and Community Day today.
Really?
And so it's really cool that we're getting to highlight such an incredible local business here in our community.
Yeah, it's also amazing for me when I am able to have my family out here and they get to come to the studio, you know, after kind of what it took to get here and get it built. So I guess National Family and Community Day is a great day to celebrate.
It is a great day to celebrate. Ben, thank you so much for coming in, giving us all this information. One more time, if people want to find you on social media, how can they do so?
Yeah, look for @DrinkingVessels on Instagram, and also drinkingvessels.com is where all of our inventory is listed.
Ben, thank you so much for coming in here again and spending your morning with us bright and early.
Thanks for having me.
Make sure that you check out Drinking Vessels if you want to get your hands on any of their cool apparel, whether it's a shirt or a hoodie, or you want to have one of their incredible mugs. They're a great place to go shopping, and what an incredible local artist we have here in our wonderful community. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about housing and registering to vote with Claire Noble, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
I'm
Blake O'Rulian.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then we've got you covered in 4 great mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe.
You can tune in at Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or thescoreboardnation.com. We'll see you there every day at 6:30 p.m.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I had to smile because Claire and I could talk all day. I think we just need to have a girls' day. I'll just have you on the couch the whole time and we can just hang out.
I'm in. That sounds great.
I am back with, I know you know, Claire Noble, amazing human being. I'm saying she should run for mayor. Just you know everything. How are you doing, Claire?
I'm doing great. And I noticed earlier in the show, you and Maddie were talking about your weekend plans and how you took in all of the fall foliage, which is gorgeous right now.
Stunning. It is stunning. I like the, I know a lot of people say this, but our friend Ross that comes in quite frequently, he says leaf peeping, and I think that's so cute. We're doing all the leaf peeping right now.
No, it's so beautiful right now.
It
and
is.
It's also interesting because the temperatures have been so mild until now, there's still a lot of flowers out right now. So it's really, it's unusual. It's a fabulous time of year. I get the National Weather Service's weather forecasts out of the Boulder office and the Grand Junction office. And the Boulder office put a social media post up yesterday, and it was just a blue picture of blue sky, and then just one sentence, the forecast. That was it.
The forecast is blue and beautiful.
Yes.
And I was thinking about this too. Last year, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like most of the colors were gone by now. This is later.
Yeah, we're a little bit late, and I think it was because the rain.
Okay.
Now, for the most part, it's photosynthesis. It's the number of daylight hours that cause the change in leaves.
Right.
But I also think that the cooler temperatures, the rain, was a little bit of factor in keeping the leaves on the tree just a little bit longer.
And I'm not going to lie, and I know you're feeling the same way. I'm loving these cooler temperatures.
Me too.
I am literally every day, I'm like, bring on, it's fall, I'm ready for snow. Maybe that's not the most popular opinion right now, but I want to ski. I'm ready for...
I'm with you. Sweater weather. I'm sleeping better at night.
100%. I know. This was our big moment. Since we first met, we were like, it is too hot. I do not like this. But you helped a lot with the fan situation, so you helped me out with that.
Absolutely.
And I know that you wanted to talk about we're going to take a different direction and talk about some voting going on, which is very important. Very, very important.
It's fall foliage season. It's pumpkin spice season, but it's also election season.
Election season.
And every election counts, and every vote counts. And I know when you see that millions of people, for instance, vote in national elections, you might think, my vote doesn't count.
Right.
But we're voting at every level this fall, and your vote really does count. And let me just tell you a quick story to illustrate that.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So my friend Danielle ran for city council in North Glen, which is a community on the Front Range, just a few years ago, 2018. And she and her opponent tied. So of course they did a recount.
Wow.
They tied. And so you know how the election was decided?
No, I don't know.
By a coin toss.
They flipped a coin.
And my friend Danielle lost.
Oh.
So, which is heartbreaking if you think about all that goes into campaigning
100%.
and knocking on doors.
Yes.
And, just one more vote.
And that would have been the deciding factor.
Exactly.
I think that's a very important and powerful piece, because I agree with you. I think so many people do think, my voice doesn't matter. That's a great way to look at it.
It absolutely does. And we're voting on important things. For instance, here at the local level, we'll be voting on a transportation authority that could vastly increase both our availability of public transportation, but also the interoperability of public transportation, so that towns are working with the county, working with one another, so it's really integrated.
And that's so important too, because obviously the carbon footprint I always talk about, that's a big, big deal. And that's something that's interesting, because when you think about voting, those are the things that, quite frankly, I don't always think about. So Claire and I were talking off camera, I just got my packet to look through and kind of look over all the issues, and that's something that's so important. If you don't know and you want to educate yourself, that is the way to do it. And truly, take the time to do it, because it's huge things that really do impact not only us, but our environment and everything that's so good about Vail and the Valley.
And if you want to register, or if you want to check your registration, go to govotecolorado.gov.
Govotecolorado.gov.
That's the Secretary of State's office. You can check your registration, make any updates if you need to, or you can register to vote there as well. And just, it's pretty easy, pretty simple. Here in Colorado, we have mail voting. You can always go to a voting center if you prefer that. And every election, a few hundred people do prefer to go
I'll be honest, I'm one of those people. I definitely, I like the moment. I like going, I like having that moment. One question I did have for you, and we have the information up on the screen right now, for the voting, when you do want to go vote, to see where you're meant to go, where I'm registered, how do I find that out? Because I know a lot of people...
You're going to see that on govotecolorado.gov.
Awesome. It will show you where you're...
It shows you what precinct you're in and what your nearest voting center is. Here in Eagle County, we have voting centers at the county offices in Eagle. We have voting in Avon, we have voting in Vail, and we have voting over in the Roaring Fork Valley as well.
That's right. And when do the elections start?
So everyone can expect to see their ballots in the mail the week of October 17th.
That's right around the corner.
It is just a few weeks away. Actually, for overseas and military voters, those ballots, I think, just went out. Yeah, so they'll be getting theirs. And we talked about the Blue Book has already started hitting people's mailboxes. And, it may be a little daunting. You pick up that Blue Book, I'm not going to read all of this thing. But for issues that you're really not sure, when you get your ballot and you're like, what are they asking me here? That's a good time to go to the Blue Book and figure out what it is you're voting on.
Well, and I love that we had that conversation, because truthfully, yes, I am educated on some of the issues, but not all of them, and that's the only way you're really going to understand what's happening. And I agree with you, because I picked it up and I'm like, oh, it's thick. It's a thick book. But that's because there's so many different things. And
we vote on a lot here.
A lot.
And I think sometimes for the individuals who are running, that's a little bit easier. But for some of the issues, psilocybin is on the ballot, on the statewide ballot.
Wow.
And the other thing is, the ballots are all different. So here in Eagle County, we have 59 different ballots, because every different metro district, town, unincorporated Eagle County is going to have a slightly different ballot, because for instance, your metro district might have something on there. Or you might be covered by, for instance, a transportation, but that another place isn't. Yes. There's a tax that's being proposed for unincorporated Eagle County. And so that's another thing that they'll see that, but for instance, the people in the town of Avon won't see that.
Claire, I feel like you're going to be my Blue Book, and if I have any questions and I'm running late because I have multiple jobs, I'm going to call you. I feel like you are the most knowledgeable person on all of this. I love talking to you.
Actually, our most knowledgeable person or persons are our clerk and recorder's staff.
100%. And they're amazing.
They are amazing. I really feel like just since being in this job, I've met a lot of people who work in that world of elections.
Right.
And they are passionate about it. It's like a calling for them.
I love that.
I was at an election, or I was at an exercise with various election officers, and one was from Mesa County, and I asked her, well, why don't you run for clerk and recorder? And she's like, I don't want to do license plates. I just want to do elections. They are so passionate about it. It is where democracy begins and ends.
And that's so interesting because this very serendipitously comes into, we were talking about the Vail symposiums, and the next one, I believe, is talking about your passion, finding your truth, living your truth, and it sounds like that woman the woman knew exactly what her truth is, and I love that. We have very amazing, educated, and very powerful, poignant, human beings around here. We're pretty lucky.
We do. Yeah. One other thing that you can also do that is kind of for, let's say, a sense of ease about your ballot is sign up for ballot tracks.
Ballot tracks. Okay.
Right. So if you go to eaglecounty.us and you navigate to the clerk and recorder's page, it'll have everything elections there.
Interesting.
And you can sign up for ballot tracks. So when your ballot mails out, you'll get a text. Your ballot's on the way.
That's so
And then
cool.
when you drop your ballot off at either you drop it in the mail or one of the drop boxes, and it's received, you'll get a text telling you it was received. And when it's counted, it will give you, and so you know, you're kind of sort of like package tracking.
I was just about to say, it's like you can see when it's delivered, you can see when it's actually, they're processing it. That's really cool. And it's ballot tracks?
Right.
Okay.
Right. And you can find it at eaglecounty.us under the
Is that
clerk
a
and
new
recorder.
thing? I've never heard of that.
It's been around for a few years.
But it's just getting more popularity, maybe? Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And then here's another thing. If you want to be part of the process more than just voting, you can be an elections judge. And so they use election judges, bipartisan, Republicans and Democrats, every step of the way. So if you want to be involved, if you have questions about our system, I think when you see how our system works and how dialed in it is, it will reassure you. And in fact, they just did what they call logic and accuracy testing just last week,
Just
where
to
they
make
test
sure
they check the seals on all the equipment, they test it with test ballots, and then after the election, they go back in and do an audit. And our clerk and recorder's office has had a clean audit, no discrepancies, at least since 2017.
That's amazing. And this is so interesting to me. Maybe I need to get involved with this because I do, again, I want to harp on this because it is very important. I do think what you said is truth. I think many people more than should think that their voice does not count, and it does. Every voice counts. And
it does.
Thank you so much for being so knowledgeable on all things. Look at that. You can do the weather, you can do politics, everything. Well, Claire, I really appreciate all that you do. And as always, the sunshine of the day, and we love you here at Good Morning Vail, obviously. So thank you for everything.
Thank you so much, Gretchen. It was a pleasure to start my week on Good Morning Vail.
Monday, and keep it here for more Good Morning Vail.
Good Morning Vail.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Enjoy the centrally located Juniper Landing Villa Retreat, just steps from Park City Resort with views of Canyons Golf Course. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Venice. The open concept Great Room offers a bright and inviting living area around a rustic stone hearth with panoramic views of the ninth hole of the Canyons Golf Course. I'm here with Braun, the owner of Exclusive Luxury Transportation. Tell us a little bit about the services that you offer.
We are a premium car service company catering to our high-end luxury guests as well as corporate guests.
What sets you apart?
Our approach to hospitality and taking care of our guests.
For more information, go to opulentvacations.com. Juniper Landing's courtyard features a junior Olympic-sized outdoor pool, community fire pit, and a fitness center with a sauna and steam shower. There's nothing better after a beautiful day on the links than enjoying your own private hot tub. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Contact us today, opulentvacations.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Let's take a look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see temperatures warm up. Beautiful sunshine is in the forecast. 44 degrees around 8 a.m., high of 73. Now we are expecting east-southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour throughout the course of today. Now as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that high pressure system bringing us that beautiful sunshine all day long today, even continuing into this evening where we're expecting to see clear skies. Temperatures overnight tonight dropping down 40 degrees is our overnight low, mostly clear skies. That's sun setting before 7 o'clock tonight. We are expecting to see winds just come out of the east at 5 to 10 miles an hour overnight tonight. Now as we take a look at that I-70 corridor for the course of today, 82 degrees, beautiful sunshine in Denver, 73 in Vail, 76 in Avon, 78 in Eagle. High pressure system sitting above that entire I-70 corridor throughout the course of today, and that's going to continue for today, but we are expecting partly cloudy skies tomorrow, slight chance of precipitation, 30% chance of moisture, and that's going to continue throughout the rest of the week. Just slight chances of precipitation coming our way. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you maybe need a rain jacket as we approach kind of this little monsoonal flow that we might see, this low pressure system, well then you can stop by Sun and Ski Sports. Whew, what a show.
Make me smile. Monsoonal. I love it.
Word.
I know, it is a good word. I love Mondays with Maddie on the couch.
Girls Morning Vail,
Girls
welcome.
Morning Vail.
Make sure, oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I'm excited for all the things to come. I'm excited to do the Velar, all the fun things, and go hiking. Hopefully you are too.
Make sure that you get out there, you enjoy your Monday. Get out and soak up some sunshine, everyone.
Bye.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown